For those who don't know, I got my start in men's fashion in the world of Japanese raw selvage denim, and then eventually found my way over into the tailored menswear space. Everything suits, sport coats, trousers, overcoats, stuff like that. Everything that was super luxury and just spoke kind of quote unquote professional, elegant, high fashion, whatever you want to call it. But I find that there is beauty in both worlds, and I love Japanese raw selvage denim just as much, if not more, than tailoring personally, although tailoring has been my day job for the past 10 years and it is something that is very personal to me. But the idea of merging these two together has always kind of been in my head. But the question has always been, how do you do it? How do you achieve the merging, the combination of two different subcategories of heritage Americana style and put them together into something beautiful? And I've always been on the search for things like that. But recently, while I was over at Free Agency New York, which I recently did a video on, definitely make sure to go check that out. Free Agency New York is a retailer that carries a lot of brands that you would otherwise never really see, right? And they have a lot of different things that are very unique, very individual and unknown. They carry brands from literally all over the world, and oftentimes they are the one store in the entire United States that carries any particular brand that they might have. I mean, it is very common that you will find a brand in Free Agency that only they carry. It's the only place you could get it in the United States, and it's freaking crazy. And recently, while I was there, like I said, I stumbled upon a brand that kind of does exactly what I was looking for with this particular style and blends together heritage style workwear and Americana with fine tailoring and European tailoring aspects as well. And the brand in question that we're going to talk about today is Supernova. And Supernova is a brand that I had never heard about literally until I went to Free Agency and I saw this particular pant that we are going to review today. And I fell in love immediately, just straight up. I fell in love. It was so beautiful and it was meant to be. And essentially that's where these come in. These are the Supernova raw selvage denim jeans, or rather raw selvage denim pleated trouser, if you will, because like I said, they blend together heritage tailoring, details and philosophy with a fabric that we all know and love that ages beautifully, that is super durable, and they also incorporate some raw denim jeans details on this particular pant as well. So I love that they take details and ideology from both styles. So yeah, Supernova, while I'm not too privy on the brand itself, this is, besides their other pleated pants that they have, this is the only garment that I've really ever seen from them. I do know that they have a store in Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken, and they also have a bunch of other goods that they sell. So I'm not going to do a full brand review on Supernova because I don't know enough about them and I don't want to spread any misinformation to anybody on the internet. But I can definitely tell you that I am super happy with these pants. And these pants, particularly as a product, I can wholeheartedly recommend. So why don't we get into the details of the Supernova one pleat raw denim trouser. And this is the true raw denim pant that they have. Free Agency also has a one wash version. They also, I believe, have an enzyme wash version, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they have a black as well. But these are the raw selvage denim pants. Now, a lot of people are gonna know that I do have one other pleated denim pant, but the thing is, that one, it's good, but it's not necessarily my favorite. It doesn't really fade down. It doesn't have that true indigo essence that you would find from something like this. And that pant is also not selvage. It's from Fotner's. You've probably seen it in my TikToks a lot, but this pant kind of fills the void for what I have been looking for. So yeah, going right into the Supernova raw denim pleated pant. These are a single pleated pant, so you will see it has a real nice deep pleat coming down the front, stemming from the waistband, of course, and they're not creased, the pants. The pants actually, contrary to what you will see in a lot of other tailored pants, the pleat does not feed into a crease, which kind of gives a little bit more of a casual and voluminous appearance from the front, as opposed to seeing that from the side, which you will see on suit pants or other pleated dress pants from like heritage style brands and stuff like that. But this pleat is going to fade down very, very nicely. In real life, you could actually see that it's already bleeding a little bit, maybe not on the camera because these are very new, but I love me a pleating detail. I love that subtle touch of elegance, that subtle touch of meticulous meticulous craftsmanship. I love me a pleated pant. I mean, I've kind of stopped buying pants besides jeans that aren't pleated just because I love having detail on the pants. I love using the pant kind of to add to the outfit and not just throwing on pants to just throw on pants, if that makes sense. And I think a pleat does that very well, aside from just giving room to when you put things in your pockets and giving room to the thigh. It also just has an aesthetic value to me. Now, from the front facing, you will automatically notice that these pants do not have the traditional 5-pocket silhouette. So these actually have what is called in a lot of tailoring shops quarter top pockets or offset seam pockets. So these are cut at an angle. They're not exactly side seam, which you will see on a lot of suit pants where their pockets are actually sewn onto the side seam. This one is offset, so you'll see that from the waistband it will kind of feed down into the side seam, which just ultimately gives a little bit more ease of access to put your hands into the pockets. But it also, on this jean particularly, because of the contrast stitching, it also gives that presence. So this is one of those things that I find you can see the attention to detail that Supernova took when making this jean. They took that into account, and they could have easily done side seam pockets, but this is something a little different, and I love the way that this came out. So going back into the blending of two different styles, you will also notice that the belt loops are actually tucked in belt loops. Now this is really interesting because this is more of a modern development in raw selvage denim, where you will see the bottom of the belt loop is actually fed into the waistband where the pant meets the waistband, and it is sewn down. So a lot of more modern raw denim brands will take this extra step because it does provide a little bit more strength and a lot more of a clean appearance to the jean itself. Most heritage repro brands don't really do this because it wasn't traditional, but this is a little bit more of a modern piece, and I love that they went and took this kind of extra step and spared no cost and just went forth with making a pant that is very durable. So this is one of those denim details, those denim nerd details that I noticed when I first got this pant. So already you see the blend between raw selvage denim and tailoring in this pant, because you have the pleat from the tailoring side, you have the offset seam pockets from the tailoring side, of course you have the raw denim from the raw denim side, and then you've also got these tucked in belt loops, which can be seen as a more modern raw selvage denim detail. And you know, already you see it. This is super cool. So going to the fly, here you have a zip fly. Now this is gonna sound very controversial, but I prefer zip flies as opposed to button flies. And I know all the heritage heads are gonna kill me. Zip flies are just so much easier to use. I've never had a zipper break on me. I know that's everybody's concern, but dude, it's just so simple and I love it. Even the Capital jeans, all the Capital jeans are zip fly if I'm not mistaken, or at least most of them that I've seen. And this one is constructed beautifully. So it is faced. I could feel it. I can't really show it, but I can feel that it does have a super thick interfacing, which again is another tailoring detail at the fly, which helps kind of keep its shape, keeps it in place, which is going to be interesting to see how it fades down because it maintains structure. You'll also see that the inside of the zipper is piped, which again is another maybe not necessarily a tailoring detail because a lot of garments do have piping, but you will often see this in dress pants. And I've never seen this actually in a pair of raw selvage denim jeans. So you could kind of argue the fact that there is some tailoring inspiration behind this piece, but you know, I just love to see that it's piped and it's not just let open and a raw seam or anything like that. It's just super clean on the inside. Arguably one of the cleanest fly constructions I've ever seen. Now you do have the metal rivet on the front, on the top of the waistband, and this one I believe is coated in like a brass kind of coating, which I think is going to shave down. It's going to scratch up and ultimately reveal the silver color on the inside. And this one just has a simple emblem on it, doesn't have Supernova or anything like that. You will notice that this jean is pretty ambiguous when it comes to the branding, which is cool. And then moving on to the inside, you will notice that the inside of the waistband is chain stitched not just on the bottom, but also on the top, which helps kind of give stretch to the waistband as you wear it, because chain stitches usually will give a little bit of stretch. But it's also something that you don't see on regular repro pieces, because again, it's not necessarily traditional to do this. You will often see that the bottom of the waistband is chain stitched and the top of the waistband is top stitched. But on this one, like you see in more modern jeans, this one has both, and I love that. There's so much value in that to me. And again, it's just another raw denim nerd detail that I love so much. And then on the inside, another piece of denim inspiration, you will see that they do have hidden back pocket rivets, which you don't see on the back of the jeans, but you see it on the inside. And this is one of those details that provides durability, life, and structure to the pant, as opposed to being a detail that's super showy. And I'm not always such a super showy kind of guy, contrary to all the outfits that I wear, but I am a firm believer that not every detail needs to be in everybody's face. And I love this inspiration. You will see this on both modern and heritage style jeans. This is, like I said, you know, another one of those details that brings about that heritage denim influence, and this is super cool. I love it. So yeah, the inside is super clean. The denim fabric itself, it feels pretty mid-weight. I'd say it's probably I'm just guessing because I don't know the exact weight. I am gonna check it out on the website and we'll see if I got it right or wrong. I'm gonna guess and say that these are at about 12 ounces. I think it's like a 12, maybe 12.5 ounce raw denim. It's something that's the perfect mid-weight, and it's just got a super pitchy, beautiful deep dark indigo that I'm pretty sure it's synthetic indigo, which most jeans are anyways, but that's good if you want something that's going to fade very, very high contrast over time. And the denim itself, it's not too slubby. It's got a little bit of hair to it, but it's not too slubby like you would see on things like Onis or Studio de Artisans, Pure Blue Japans. This one just kind of mirrors a clean raw denim fabric, which, I mean, you should be achieving a certain level of cleanliness when you're wearing these, kind of like a dress pant, because it does have that dress pant kind of look, that dress pant silhouette. And then moving on to the bottom, here we have the holy grail of raw denim nerd detailing. We have the chain stitching at the hem, which of course is expected because again, it's just a beautiful, clean look, but it's also going to provide some diagonal fade lines over time, and it just makes for a really nice hem as the jean ages. So that just shows me that Supernova literally just took everything they love about tailoring and took everything that they love about raw denim and put it together into one pant, which is why I love these so much. You will also see the red line selvage, the red and white line selvage, that it's unmistakable. It is the raw denim head classic. We all know and love a red line selvage ID. This is just super clean. I mean, I have literally no complaints about this jean. Even on the back, you'll see that the back pocket, like I said, there's no branding, there's no patch, there's no Supernova printing or woven label. It's just straight up good pants, good denim, and they just have a single stitch running across the back pocket. Now that's not there for no reason. I can't really show it, but there is an extra piece of facing on the bottom of the seam inside the back pocket, which gives a lot more durability. You'll see this on higher end jeans and higher end pants. There is an extra facing in there, which again, it's not a detail that is meant to be showy. It's a detail that works. It's a detail that functions. And I love that they took this inspiration and went forward with it. And that's really cool because that's something that you would never, ever really notice unless you were a super denim head nerd. They don't care about showing that this is a raw denim heads jean. They care about making clothes that are just good clothes, and that's why I love Supernova. I love these pants. I also can't get over the fit. They are so voluminous, they're so clean. I love the way that they feel on the body. They're so easy to move in. The denim itself, because it's not too heavy, just has a really nice crispy kind of look. It falls beautifully, and it's also eventually over time going to kind of lose that luster and just develop into something that has been aged and washed and loved for so long. And I can't wait to update you guys on this pant. It is a super wide fit, so I don't know how many people are going to be enthused by that. So I'm sorry. I'm going to try and find some slimmer alternatives for jeans like this. The first thing that comes to mind is the Orslo 2-tuck pants, but I think that's probably the closest thing that you're gonna get to something like this, but in a bit slimmer of a silhouette. But yeah, guys, all in all, this is a great introduction to the brand Supernova. Like I said, I had never heard of them before, but for my first experience with them and just kind of shooting in the dark blindly, this is a really, really nice product, and I can't wait to see other products from Supernova. I'm gonna go back to free agency sometime in the next couple of weeks and see what's going on with them and check out a little bit more of the Supernova stuff, because this pant really did impress me a lot. And it wasn't all that much money that I thought it was gonna be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a cheap good, but it's also not as expensive as you would expect for something like this, especially for a dress pant style. This is a really reasonably priced garment. So I love free agency, I love Supernova. I think this is a great first impression that I have of the brand, and I can't wait to wear the jeans more, as well as show you guys how they age, how they fit into my wardrobe, and also just check out their other stuff as well. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank all of you on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, everything, literally. I mean, I dropped my first trailer for the Saving Selvedge documentary a couple of days ago, and literally the support was overwhelming. It was so much more than I thought you guys would ever give me, and I love you guys so much for it. I really hope that I make you proud with it. I finally dropped the release date for the Saving Selvedge Japanese men's fashion documentary that I am putting out on December 6th at 12 p.m. on YouTube. It's about an hour and a couple of minutes long, and it's just, I can't wait for you guys to check it out. It's something that I've worked so hard on for so long, and I hope that not only do I make you guys proud, but also all of the participants in the documentary proud as well. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.